Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Skull and Bones 2 and 2 here, and in today's Gears of War video, we've got some news depicting new collaborations coming to Gears of War 6. So I know there hasn't really been a lot of news in the world of Gears 6 since the last trailer we saw, which wasn't that too long ago. And everything's been kind of hush-hush on the down low. And excuse me for my voice, I'm terribly sick at the moment, so if I sound stuffy or my voice just sounds bad, that's why. But back on topic, the reason why I'm making this video today is because it has been leaked that in Black Ops 6 there's going to be a new collaboration between Gears of War, Doomslayer, and the Master Chief. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Oh my god, why would they do that? They're gonna Fortnite Gears of War and it. No, that's, if anything, I think that's amazing exposure for the titles, and it makes sense because Xbox literally owns Call of Duty now, which is good for them because Call of Duty was at its peak when they were owned by Microsoft. I don't know if you guys remember that, but Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 1 through 3. I mean, though in COD Ghosts even, that was like the peak of Call of Duty's reign before it got taken over by Sony, and Sony bought them out for some time. So I honestly think that this is one of the best moves going forward because with their biggest IP out right now, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which is making waves at the current moment, I'm enjoying the game. It's going to give more exposure for their other titles for when they come out later on down the line, and it's just going to be more successful for everybody. I think it's a genius marketing example of what they should be doing to grow the game and its audience, and I think that they should carry forward with this. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been grinding Call of Duty. I've been grinding it. I've been playing it. I've been loving it. The ranked. I've been loving the gameplay, and Black Ops 6 just feels like something new, and I love it. And obviously, I can't wait for Gears E-Day whenever that drops. But that's gonna be, you know, years down the line. Well, not years, but a year down the line. We got some time before we see any gameplay, anything that looks remotely close to what they want to finish and show off to the world. And also with Halo's going through a rebranding. They're now called like Halo Studios, and they're changing, and word on the street is they're making a Halo Combat Evolved remaster and then another Halo game that's kind of like, it takes place after Halo Infinite, but it's not its own standalone game. It's more so like a Battlefield-esque big open world shooting team-based game mode, or like a battle royale, and I don't know what that's gonna be like until they actually show gameplay of that, but that's what the word on the street has been. It's not 100% confirmed. What I do know is that Gears of War is going to be added to COD, and a lot of people are going to be very excited to see that, buy that, and then be interested into it when the game comes in. Now, as for who they could be adding to the game for Black Ops 6 as operators, more than likely Marcus Phoenix, Dominic Santiago as a duo, and then I've seen them do like heroes and villains of games, so they usually do the good guys and the bad guys. Call of Duty debuted Warhammer. They had factions from different brotherhoods in the game, and then they also had Diablo. They had the good guys and the bad guys. They had different movie celebrities come into the game, movie icons, stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get Dom, Marcus, and then 2 Locust characters or something like that, or even Marcus in a random COG gear or something like that. And then for Master Chief, I'm thinking, hey, they're gonna add him, another Spartan, some Covenant, or a Spartan and a UNSC Marine, because that seems like the most like realistic option. If Call of Duty took place in the Halo universe, more than likely we would be from the POV of a regular UNSC Marine or Army or Navy operative. We wouldn't be in a Spartan's shoes, just because that's just not how Call of Duty is. It's always been a grounded, inhuman experience, nothing like out of the crazy ordinary. Now, Black Ops and Advanced Warfare and all that, I know took that a step further, but for the most part, it's always been about like the human things and what humans can do during wartime and stuff like that. So nothing crazy, but I do see like a UNSC Marine or an ODST being added into like the operators slot and stuff like that, and the Master Chief being an operator as well. So we'll have to wait and see. Honestly, I'm just hyped. And then obviously Doomslayer, you know, he's gonna be a standalone skin with like probably like a demon something. They added the shotgun not too long ago, the Doomslayer shotgun, like last year in MW2, and it was broken. It was overpowered as shit. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I don't understand is it threw me off because I was like, why would they add the Doomslayer shotgun but not the Doomslayer himself? So I was assuming that they were postponing adding anything else collab wise for later titles like MW3, but I guess it just never happened. But we're here. And I guess Black Ops 6 is doing so good, they want to pull out all the stops. And I'm not going to lie, Call of Duty is looking very good for the following year because things are hinting at a 2025 release of Black Ops 2. Now, for those of you that don't know, Black Ops 2 in the game, the lore, the year that it takes place in is the year 2025. Next year is the year 2025. So what better than to release a remaster on the year that the game takes place in the actual year, and then we get to relive our childhood when the glory days of Call of Duty and Black Ops 2 when it was when it was under Microsoft's tenure, So I honestly think that it's a huge power move for them. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is the plans for Gears of War 6 actually got revealed in a live stream interview not too long ago by Rod Ferguson. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the clip, and I want you guys to see what he says and his plans while he was working on the team on Gears 5 for the plans they had and what was going to happen after. I want you guys to hear that, okay? And then I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions after the video. So I'll let that play here, and then I'll come back.
Will never be a thing, or it's way, way, way far away, more likely than not. What was your plan for Gears 6?
Oh, I don't know if I should say. I think it was really, I think that at the highest level, probably the safest way. I was just getting us off Sarah. So Gears 6 was to leave Sarah.
Yeah.
And so that was something we were building to. If you watch the story, if you pay attention to the story, like in Gears 5, you kind of come across the UIR sort of rocket technology and that kind of stuff. And we were sort of laying the seeds and the groundwork that by taking over this UIR territory, we've also kind of inherited their space program. And so what I want to do with Gear 6 is I wanted to get you off Sarah to encounter what that could mean to the rest of the galaxy, or at least the rest of the solar system.
Yeah.
Not that you'd be hopping, but just this idea, like, because again, it was like old sort of Russian era, Sputnik type of tech. It wasn't like we're just going to start mass affecting this. It was really about like, let's just get you to a new place to encounter what this looks like in a new setting and raise the stakes. And so that was kind of the thinking going into it. So I was really kind of curious to be, because I left that for them. I'm like, okay, I wrote up like, here's where I think we should go for Gear 6. Good luck, have fun. But then it was like, oh no, they threw that all away and made into something completely cool, which is the prologue, which I think is.
So after seeing that, I hope you guys can see that I honestly think it was the best decision for Rod Ferguson to be departed from the studio. Because what the fuck was that? He was going to take us off planet into space and turn Gears of War into some space sci-fi shooter. That's not what the whole story of Gears of War is about. I mean, as somebody who's been a part of the studio since the beginning, you'd think they have a better understanding of where the story should go. And he decided that he wanted to do that. That disappointing. Horrible. So I'm glad the studio that took over, when the coalition came in and they started changing stuff around, they scrapped that idea completely and said, we're going to start from scratch. Hopefully that this is a soft reboot and we're going to be able to tell a new story and restart, because I know they said they want to pick up Gear 6, but I honestly think the best move, depending on the feedback from this, has got to be a soft reboot to change some things, maybe fates of characters, the story, not making the Lambent the end all be all, because I feel like they kind of shot themselves in the foot with this Lambent pandemic after Gears of War 2 and leading into 3, how the whole world is infected and it's dying, and it's like, so then what's the point? Because then you win back Sarah, and then guess what? The Swarm come back, and the Swarm are just mutated but worse versions of the Lambent and Locust. So it's just like, it doesn't make sense. Anyways, that was my gripe that I had with it, and I am glad that never saw the light of day, because my gosh, that was horrible. The next thing that I wanted to talk about, touching back on the collabs for Gears of War and other games. So it looks like Gears of War and Fortnite might be getting some other collabs and whatnot. Not really sure on when those are going to drop, what's going to be released. Maybe a vehicle for Fortnite, because I know they have vehicles now. I'm thinking maybe like an APC or maybe some Locust characters in the item shop and something like that. The other thing I can see is also for the Black Ops 6 collabs. If you guys were wondering when those would be releasing, it's been confirmed that there have been data strings added, which can confirm they will be added sooner, much more than later. And that's good news. So those collabs for Black Ops 6 would be happening much sooner than the ones for Fortnite. I don't know when the Fortnite things are going to be added. I know that Halo and Master Chief and Gears of War and Marcus Phoenix and whatever they plan to do with Fortnite, something's going to happen. I just don't know what exactly. But for Black Ops 6, it's been confirmed that data strings have been added to the files as of this Season 1 update for the first season of Black Ops 6. So we have something to look forward to. So I can't wait to see what it looks like, what they bring to the table with this collab. I think it's going to be good exposure for everybody, for Gears, for Halo, for all of Xbox's first party studios. I feel like this is the right step in the right direction to just point everything the way we want it to go. Because at the end of the day, we want these game companies to flourish. We want good products. We want the names to be out there. We want them to be recognized as staple games. You know, these are what Xbox is capable of. You know, I feel like the past couple years, Xbox has had it rough. I'm not gonna lie. And a lot of fans have been sticking through it. But I feel like this is it. We're gonna have a really good year, guys. I can't wait. But that's everything I've got in terms of news, new stuff with Gears of War. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will try my hardest to upload whenever there's the slightest bit of information that's new. But like I said, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, spread the video to your friends. This is your boy Skull and Bones 212, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.